Welcome back then everybody, it is the final of the Cadet 12s here at Lismore's Hot Shots and the Northern Zone round number 3. It is the Cadet 12s and from the front it will be Zane Wilhelm, alongside him the flyer Jacob Scott. Off the second row, Braith Santin and Kaiser Suffolk. Third row, Jamie Newton and Caden Thompson. Fourth row, Milo Bath and Cooper Barnes. Fifth row, William Gallagher and Charlie White. Sixth row, Ethan Keith and Luca Houghton. And from the rear will be Max Gomez. Not quite sure why Caden Thompson is right back there. He's got a long way to go to get to his rightful position. He should be starting out of 7. There he goes, slots his way in. Right, now I think we're just about ready. Okay, 16 laps on the board. Come back towards me. Wilhelm and Scott. Santin and Suffolk. Thompson and Newton. Watch for these 6. Who will get the whole shot? They'll come down here nice and steadily. 16 laps on the board. The final of the Cadet 12s at Lismore Hot Shots. It's about to go green. We're about to get one of the best races of the day. Do we go green? No, we don't. We're going to have another little go. We'll just let them do it all again. Let the timing system sort itself out. It's got Luca Houghton starting from the pole at the minute. Not quite sure why that is, but clearly the fluoro orange helmet is not starting from the pole. Luca Houghton doesn't come to these shores very often racing anymore, I don't think, but Desi from Parapublic is looking after her this weekend and giving her a good weekend of racing in that ex-Kobe Gavoni kart that she's driving. So Luca, round they come, up into the Ballina Caravans Pimple. Down they go, into Attards, told to slow down this time. Separate and slow. Through Attards they go. Do we? Oh, they put the hammer down, the pedal to the metal. Wilhelm breezes through to the front. He didn't need a second invitation. He just blasted away and he really did nail it. Hammer time was taken. Wilhelm took the pole. Scott went with him and they have blasted through to the lead of this race. Through the elbow they come. Up into the pimple. Right behind them. Santin, Suffolk, Newton. Then the 11 of Milo Bath's up there just in front of Thompson. Then it's Gallagher, White, Barnes, Keith, Houghton and Gomez. Through they all scream into the king for the first flying lap. Oh, Kaiser looks to have gone through. I think Kaiser's gone through on Santin. Kaiser, he has indeed. He's taken that spot. Now he's in hot pursuit of the front 2. Round they come. Up into the pimple. Kaiser Suffolk off after Scott and Wilhelm who's at the front. Jacob Scott trying to go side by side with Wilhelm. Keeps it neat and goes through. What a manoeuvre that was. Jacob Scott gone through to the lead, but Wilhelm pays him back the compliment. They've swapped positions yet again in 2 corners. Now they've done it in 3. Jacob Scott back to the front yet again. 3 corners, 3 lead changes. I told you this would be a belter. Scott, Wilhelm, Suffolk, Santin, Newton, Thompson, the contenders. They're all there for this one. Down they go to Attards. This is the 3rd lap. We've got 13 more of these belters to come. Get yourself to the fence line. This is a cracker. Down they go into Wallace. Still Scott hangs on from Wilhelm, Suffolk, Santin, Newton, Thompson, Bath, Gallagher, White, Barnes, Keith, Houghton and Gomez. Round they come through the elbow. Look at Scott. He's put the pedal to the metal. Jacob Scott. He's got 3 car lengths. He does the quickest lap. Closes up into the hairpin, does Wilhelm. Now he's got to get the head down. Scott to use the slipstream. Jacob Scott still does the quickest lap. Down to Wallace they go. 4 completed, 12 to go. Plenty of time for the top 6 to change. Round they come then, up towards the SMS FM elbow. Now they'll head to the Ballina Caravans Pimple. Kaiser Suffolk looks like he wants to have a go at Wilhelm. Suffolk doesn't go through. Look at Wilhelm on the brakes. Wilhelm into Attard's demon late breaker. He has got that thing handling perfectly. Down he goes, Suda King, 3 by 3 now. They've just broken away from Sanson, Newton and Thompson. All going to close up again this time. Up the hill they come. Jacob Scott now, he is trying to get away. He has really set it alight. Up into the Ballina Caravans Pimple they go. Down towards Attard's hairpin. Wilhelm again closes up with the hairpin. Rumble strip taken onto the Lismore car centre straight away. Through the King, Wilhelm goes tight. Wilhelm looks like he's going to have a go soon. He is gathering up Jacob Scott slowly. Scott's going to have to do this for the entire race. He's not going to be able to let up because Zane Wilhelm, he is going to keep coming close. You can see through all the corners, he closes it right up. Does it again through Attard. But now Kaiser Suffolk, he can see that gap. He really can see that gap developing. Suffolk might want to go through. Through the kink they go. Down towards Wallace, 3 by 3. It's still Scott, Wilhelm, Suffolk, Sanson, Newton, Thompson, Bath, Gallagher, White, Barnes, Keith, Houghton and Gommers. As they all stream through. Into the Pimple they go. Back down towards Attard. And back towards me comes Scott, Wilhelm, Suffolk, Stanton, Brake, Newton, Thompson. Then it's Milo, Bath. And then these 3. Look at this, the 33 of William Gallagher is going to get taken by Charlie White side by side. Oh, Charlie White had a little look. And now he's going to go. You know he's not. Gallagher hangs on. And Charlie White's got Barnes all over the back of him. Back towards me they come. Up into the Pimple. It's still on. Gallagher, White and Barnes. The 3-way. Can it all get sorted out? Through they come. Gallagher still holds on. Barnes is right there. Ethan Keith not far behind them. Through they come. Through comes Keithy. And we'll wait here as the number 10. Well, that's Luca Houghton. Luca goes through with that fluoro orange helmet. Back with the leaders though. Max Gommers has gone behind me. Jacob Scott, he's already into the Pimple. Down he's going. Down towards Attard's hairpin. We'll hook on with Max Gommers in a minute as these guys go streaming down the Lismore car centre straight away. Wilhelm's kicking the guts of that cart. Desperate to get it to go quicker. Up the hill comes Max Gommers. Through the elbow he comes. Up onto the Ballina Caravans Pimple. Gets his head down. Through he comes. Down towards Attard's, the number 10, the P-plater. Any moment now, this charging train is going to be upon him. Gets his head down. The little number 10 cart. Through the kink he goes. Down towards Wallace. Scott is approaching. Suffolk's now got Santon right on his tail. Santon looks really close there, but not yet. Up the hill they come. Gommers comes through the elbow. Now Jacob Scott, he is approaching very fast. Then Wilhelm, then Kaiser Suffolk. Suffolk and Santon locking horns and very nearly locking carts. Santon had a look, couldn't go through. Over the line they come. Still not there with it, but Gommers, he's about to see them. Blue lights, blue flags. It's like a disco. The disco ball is flashing for Max Gommers. Scott's going to go first. Oh, he's got balked. Jacob Scott has to wait. Now he's gone through. Max Gommers holds his line. No one's going to take a deal. Oh, very close. holds his line, they all go through clean. Just got the job done. Over the line then, Jacob Scott to start lap 13. Then Wilhelm shaking his head, shaking the cart. Santin, oh, he tried to go inside, couldn't quite go through. That was a very dangerous late maneuver, didn't quite make it stick. Up the hill they come, they're all getting the shakes from the parents. But back towards me comes the flying Jacob Scott from Wilhelm, from Kaiser Suffolk, from Bray Santin. Then it's Newton and Thompson, still locked together. Thompson right with Newton, still can't get through. Over the line they come, into the King to finish the 14th lap, just 2 to go. Cadet 12s, another blinder of the final. Scott, Wilhelm, Suffolk, Santin, Newton, Thompson, Baff and White go through. Barnes, Gallagher, Keith, Houghton and Gommers as the leaders go up into the Ballina Caravans Pimple. Scott's gone through, and Wilhelm, Suffolk and Santin. Something's going to happen on the last lap. Someone's going to go through. Last lap board is shown. Santin up the inside. No! Oh, that was mighty close. Couldn't quite get the job done. That may well have sorted it out. Too much of a gap now to bridge, but here comes the leader. Cadet 12s, the final. Lismore Hotshots, Northern Zone Series, round number 3. And your winner, it will be the number 84, Jacob Scott. Second, Zane Wilhelm. Third, Kaiser Suffolk. Fourth, Bray Santin. Fifth was Newton. Sixth was Thompson. Seventh was Bath. Eighth will be Charlie White. Ninth, Cooper Barnes. 10th, William Gallagher. 11th, Ethan Keith. 12th, Luca Houghton. And Max Gommers will come home 13th. Another belter of a race, but well done to Jacob Scott. Cracker win. Well done to Zane Wilhelm. And a great drive from Kaiser Suffolk, holding on to third. Fourth, Santin. Fifth was Newton.